Yo, what is going on YouTube? How is everybody doing on this fine evening, or maybe it's morning or afternoon for you, wherever you're based in the world? Hopefully you can hear me. I don't have my headphones on to listen. I should be testing this to make sure that it is working okay. But if you're in the chat and you hear me, let me know. Let me know if it's working. Otherwise, I'll figure this out in just one moment. I don't hear myself. Control Alt Dab. You want to dab on some haters? You want to dab? You want to do those kind of dabs? Oh, I got you. All right, I got sound. All right, cool. Control Alt Dab though. That's pretty funny. Goats since Yoast. That's a great name. Muskrat 8216. What can I do with all these entry level IT jobs that ask for years of experience? You can apply anyway. That's what you can do. So all these quote unquote entry level jobs that are asking for years of experience on their job description are simply hoping and dreaming and praying often that they're going to find somebody who even meets like 50% of like what they're asking for in that job description. So, I mean, 50%, that's probably not the best number to use there, but what I can tell you is a job description is a wish list. So you have to think about it that way. So they could ask for years of experience. They can ask for multiple certifications. They can ask for the moon, the sun, and billions of dollars. They're never going to get that. And oftentimes, if somebody meets, say, like every single thing on a job description, right? They're more than likely not going to apply for that job. They're probably looking for something that's going to challenge them a little bit more, right? Unless you're just really comfortable and that like position's going to pay you more money or something, you're probably not going to be taking one of those positions where you just meet all of those requirements. You're also going to be at that top end of that salary range, and some organizations don't necessarily want to do that either. But anyway, what I'm getting at: job description, wish list, apply anyway. That is what I would tell you. So years of experience, apply anyway. What's the worst that you're going to hear? No. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'm not sure how old you are, but hearing no is something that you're going to hear a lot in life, and you have to learn how to deal with that and be okay with that, because it's okay sometimes. I don't mean that in any type of like rude or mean way. So please don't take it that way. I apologize if I came across that like that, but just apply. You'll be all right. GGWJ9N, you want to become an infrastructure engineer in IT healthcare. Am I cooked? Is it over? No, not at all. Especially when it comes to healthcare. Gosh, I guess what's your concerns like it being cooked, and is it over because of AI? Like, is that why you're concerned? Because I can, it's not there yet. Here's the thing about especially IT and any type of infrastructure IT, and even more specifically, IT in a hospital. Like, there are so many organizations out there that just will require a human being to be there to support other human beings. And AI, I really truly don't think it's ever going to be capable of solving for the stupid that we are as human beings, right? Like, and I don't mean that like offensively towards anybody, right? Like, we just when you start working in IT, you start running across like the most ridiculous like user like errors and tickets and cases and all these different things that like you just like, where the hell, how did this person do this, right? I just don't think that there like AI is ever going to be 100% there and just solving for human beings. It's going to help a lot of things. It's going to displace a lot of jobs for sure. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, infrastructure, IT, and healthcare, I don't think you have much to worry about. We're still going to need people no matter what. That's what I'll just boil that down to. Tyler Ramsby, what's up, buddy? How you doing? After dark spicy. I'm waiting for it to get spicy. I'm waiting for the spicy questions. So I kind of like, that's why I put the after dark, because I was like, let's try to make this, as you said, spicy. So I'll wait for the spicy questions. I'm excited for them. But yes, here to help. And I didn't even do like a introduction or anything or any whatever. I'm Zach. if you don't know. I don't know why I need to do that. You guys are probably watching me on all the platforms you'd subscribe to me. Anyway, I'm here to answer questions tonight and hang out with you all. And that's what it's about. I haven't done this in a long time. The like at night live stream. So I was talking to a few people about it and I was like, I should really try to do a live stream at night again sometime. So here we are because I want to help people. And I figure that there's people all over the world who cannot attend live streams during the day. So let me do something at night. What's going on, Kishin InfoSec? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. C Wise. How do you explain away job hopping, i.e., 3 businesses or a very short tenure, a span of months? At best, last one was made redundant. I mean, you can be honest about that, especially the last one where it was just made redundant. But in IT, especially, there is a lot of turnover. As long as you can, in some way, explain yourself a little bit, uh, it you'll more than likely be okay. Again, the last one is self-explanatory. Other ones you could just, maybe there were contract roles, maybe it just didn't work out for you. That could be your reasoning or whatever. Maybe you were looking for something different. Maybe whatever that atmosphere that you were in just didn't work out for you. Um, not I mean, okay, there are some organizations that are definitely going to beat you up over it. I'm not going to lie about that, right? Like, there's going to be organizations be like, well, you've gone through a few jobs in this amount of time that doesn't look too great. Um, and like that's there's going to be that, but there's also just going to be organizations that like don't care or they understand or whatever, right? So what I'm saying is, I wouldn't worry about it too much. There's going to be opportunity for you out there. Just make sure that you know how, or have like good ways to explain these things right away, or not. I don't mean like right away. I'm like thinking like through like an interview process for you. If you were to be asked about that, like I'm trying to think of like something that you could say to word that to like get past that. If like someone's like, why have you, well, why have you moved jobs so much? And could be really like I'm just trying to think of like how you could answer this is thing. Yeah, I don't know your personal circumstances, right? But I would try to word things in a way that you're looking for something that's challenging to you. Maybe those things weren't challenging. I don't know. There's so many different ways to explain things, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Muskrat 8216. Thank you. You're 44. This is your last career move. Well, good luck to you. You'll be all good. Just keep moving forward. I don't know. Do you have any certifications? If you don't have any certifications, I strongly suggest you at least document some type of project that you've done. And you could just utilize like a LinkedIn article that like you could share like those types of things, like document a project again that you've done. Just show off like what it is that you're capable of doing, the skills that you have, and things like that. Kishin InfoSec, you have to correct AI constantly. It's not taking over yet. Yeah, no. For as much as we hear about it advancing, which is very true in a lot of ways, like it's still not there yet, right? Like we have amazing advancements in a lot of things, but when it comes to AI and IT specifically, we are still going to need human beings no matter what. I will die on that hill for a long time until AI proves me otherwise, which could happen tomorrow. Like that's a very high possibility. GG. A lot of hospitals are dumping their budget in AI and cybersecurity. Also, I'm just not sure how much realistically can be automated. I mean, automations I think are always going to be getting easier in a lot of ways, especially with AI. I mean, that would be kind of like I think a hope and a goal of like what it should be helping us accomplish. But yeah, you're still gonna need human beings. I think we're going through I don't wanna get, like, too far into the weeds of this, of, like, my opinions and all that, right? Like, I don't really wanna do that. I just from what I've seen with AI, what I've worked with it personally with, the people that who I work with day in, day out, uh, sharing all of their experiences with it, I, I think we're going to be okay for some time. AI is a tool to help us. Like, so if we're not utilizing this as IT professionals, like if you were an IT professional and you are avoiding AI, you are doing yourself a disservice. Like I feel bad for you. I really truly do, because AI is not going anywhere, and it's only a tool that can help you. And I don't want to just talk about AI. If you have questions about it, for sure, but like it's not a huge concern, really. It's a great tool to help us, though. I think it's awesome. And Claude, I hope Hayden is in here, because Claude is fantastic. I'm not even going to try to butcher your name, Adithya or something. Oh my gosh. Thank you for asking a question. You're saying you're working in a support role, non-tech, for 3 years, and now you're looking for a job change. Can you give some suggestions where you should start now? So, working in a support role, fantastic for you. Like that experience that you're gaining just working in any type of support role, even though it's non-tech or whatever, phenomenal for you. That is going to be a huge benefit for you as you start applying for like actual tech jobs. So where you should start, I still feel like learning a lot of the material from CompTIA A plus is a really great thing to do. So CompTIA, I don't know if you've heard of them or not. They are a very large organization, been around forever, but they specialize in more, um, I would say, more entry level certifications. So CompTIA A plus is one of them. They have the CompTIA Network Plus and the CompTIA Security Plus. Those are all what is called like the trifecta. And many IT professionals who go through the industry will get one or all of those certifications. But I'm here to tell you that you don't need those certifications. You can learn the material on those certifications, but unless like a job is specifically requiring those, like you don't really need them. Caveat, I guess the only one that I would ever tell, and you could go back through all my videos, I always recommend the CompTIA Security Plus for the marketability of that certification, and it has really good material in there as well. Yo, what's going on, James McQuiggan? Thank you for becoming a member, sir. It's good to see you and hear from you, man. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for showing up. James says, if you're looking for entry level certs, check out ISC Square CC, which is I think like a free cert, or it's like $50 or something like that. And it's the information on there is going to be good. It's going to be valuable. It's not, the marketability of it isn't like incredible, like realistically. But at the end of the day, like any certification that you obtain and get, like that's knowledge that you now have that you didn't have before, and you have a way to validate that. But certifications are generally very expensive, and especially like the CompTIA ones. So there's Professor Messer out on YouTube, phenomenal dude. He's an amazing instructor. The only advice that I have for Professor Messer is to like 1.5 times speed it, because it's, I don't know, for me it's a little bit slow and dry. But when you make him talk faster, it's much easier to digest for whatever reason. Maybe you'll have that same experience. But you can go on his YouTube channel and watch all of his videos, and that is more than enough information to help you pass those certifications if you choose to take them. Otherwise, just learning that information is going to be very, very beneficial for you. Now, you're working in a support role. Like I would think like the next like logical step for you would be like an entry level IT role, help desk role, or something like that, where you could almost transition to like instantly once you start applying for jobs, honestly. Because when it comes to, I should have like really started with this, when it comes to entry level IT support roles, help desk or technician types of roles, the biggest thing that a hiring manager is looking for, or a hiring director or whoever, is customer service skills. Is somebody who already knows how to deal with end users, and you already know how to do that, and you probably already know how to use like a knowledge based system or a ticketing system, just because you've worked in a support role. And if you have that experience with ticketing systems and like knowledge bases and things like that, you will be unstoppable. as like an entry level IT person, like completely unstoppable. Um, I would start studying right now, just going through like the CompTIA A plus for now to start off with, just to kind of get your feet wet a little bit, and just to start applying for entry level IT roles. Honestly, like I'm not even kidding you. Like just start applying for the entry level IT roles because the 3 years of experience that you have in a support role is going to sell you more than you know. Like it's incredible. So sorry, I went on a huge tirade on that one, but that was a great question, and I hope that helps. And good luck to you. Muskrat 8216, you're working on your first certification and you work on PC in your spare time, build your own game PC. That's awesome. Yeah, that's how a lot of people start off. Is like you're interested in gaming and you want to build a better gaming PC or something, right? And then you just start upgrading. You start buying RAM, which I don't think anybody's buying RAM or hard drives right now unless you're rich. So if that's you, hook it up. I could use some dollars too. Not really. I'm just teasing. But it is how a lot of people start. Kishin InfoSec. Guess we will see if Anthropic is gaslighting about Mythos like OpenAI did with ChatGPT 2. Yeah, we'll see. Muskrat, you notice that a lot of data centers are starting to pop up in your area, and you're wondering if they could be okay as a beginner to try for, or you should go elsewhere and gain experience. You know, with the amount of data centers popping up, like I've honestly just been curious about what the staff of these data centers look like. And that's simply because like there are so many of them. Like how many people are actually on staff in them? Like, and are they 24/7? I would imagine like that they have to have some type of 24/7 support there, just because it's a data center that's running all day, every day and night. But how many people are there, and what are those roles? Because I wouldn't imagine that there are too many entry level IT roles in data centers. With like again the amount that they're popping up and the amount that they could probably just automate everything at this point, right? Because there's so many of them now. They've gone through this process so many times. They've probably figured out how to like make these things just run like butter without having a lot of people involved. That's a genuine question that I have, and I can't answer your question because now I need to go out and ask the experts. So hang on, I'm taking a note of this one. I was thinking about it the other day, and you made me. It did trigger that memory. Sorry, I can't. I don't think I can. I can't type and talk at the same time. I surely can't write and talk at the same time. This is way too complicated. Working in data centers. Maybe somebody in the chat already has that answer, and that'd be cool as well. But that is yeah, we're looking into that because that's an interesting thought. Because there's a bunch of data centers popping up around here now too. So they good information to have. Brock W, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hey, Zach, you have many certs like the CISA Plus, Pentest Plus, Security Plus, and all the basic ones. They have their cyber degree in over a year in help desk. They also have done many cloud security projects. They've applied to hundreds of jobs and gotten one interview. This is cut off, but I think I should be able to read the rest. Do you have any tips for landing interviews? You just got laid off, so it's getting pretty hard to be patient. If you apply to like hundreds of okay, first of all, I guess there is definitely hiring issues right now, and we're not going to get into all of the things of that because I don't want to get upset or make people upset. There's definitely a lot of issues there. There's definitely a lot of people being laid off, so there's just definitely a lot of people who are looking for work right now. There's a lot of competition. But I would say like statistically speaking, if you're applying for hundreds of jobs and you've only gotten one interview, that's typically a sign that you just simply do not, like truly do not meet any of the requirements. You're not even close to the requirements for that job, or your resume sucks. That's like typically like what that says. because your resume should really just sell you for that job. So, one of the things which is really difficult for a lot of people to do is customizing and tailoring your resume for each job that you're applying for. But nowadays, like, that's so extremely important because there is so much competition that's out there and you need to stand out. So, tailoring your resume for the job that you're applying for should help you stand out. And when you do that, you should land more interviews. It just requires a lot more work on your end. It's like applying for work is a full-time job in itself. And I don't know if you ever heard anybody say that before. If you haven't, now you have, and you'll hear more people say that throughout your life. But yeah, when you find that you're out of work, when you're applying for work, like that definitely can be a full-time gig in itself. So it's even more difficult for people who are working and they want to find a new job. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's gonna be initial guess tips for landing interviews. Yeah, work on your resume, tailor your resume. That's gonna be kind of the starting points right there. Otherwise, it's networking with the communities, right? So it's getting out on LinkedIn, which I see you're commenting on LinkedIn, which is fantastic. But it's really getting into other networks that are out there. So other discords that maybe exist or LinkedIn communities and things like that. Getting yourself seen. Like I'm sorry if you're somebody who hates the, like hearing that. I feel like a broken record's like saying this at this point, but like honestly, like the whole social networking aspect is critical to finding a new job or finding a job period these days. Just putting yourself out there really takes like it helps a ton. I promise you. Good luck to you, Brock. Callipin Head. Good to see you, man. It's good to see you as well. You just want to know you are a huge catalyst into me getting an IT. You started help desk tier one in community college and just last year got an IT operations role. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. For real. I was not expecting that as I was reading your comment there. Happy to have helped in any way possible. But you did all the hard work, so congratulations to you. Pat yourself on the back because you're the one who did it all. So it's fantastic. And James McQuiggan saying the IC squared CC is an entry level and it gets you started on your path to the CCSP cloud and the SSCP system admin and the CISSP. The CC is free to take the test and the annual is free for the first year. James, are you working for ISC squared now? You seem know a lot about the ISC square CC there, buddy. And help desk was your first role 28 years ago. Callipin Head, also +1 rep for Messer. You also like Mike Myers on Udemy. Mike Myers is phenomenal as well. Yeah. Messer, he's the GOAT. Oh gosh, I looked ahead of the chat because I'm behind on the chat because I'm answering questions. I see that James is telling jokes. Did you hear that Wonder Woman and Spider-Man are going into business together? They're calling their new business Amazon Web Services. Nice. That's actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Thanks, James. I can always count on you for the dad jokes. Kitchen InfoSec, you're hoping this year is your first year in getting into cyber. Good luck to you, brother. You can do it, bro. You could do it. MMV 4500. You're really scared. Everyone tells you that you're foolish to try to just get in IT now because the market is so bad and that AI is just taking over everything. I don't think that's true. I think you're in a prime opportunity right now to learn AI like to its full capability and grow your career from that. Like, and I think that's what a lot of people are failing to realize right now is like you are on like the cusp of like this well, it's not really brand new. It's pretty brand new though. Technology being AI and LLMs and the GPTs and all of those things, right? Like take advantage of that. AI is a tool to help you and the quicker, faster, more that you learn that it's there to help you and assist you, like the better off you're going to be. And if you feel otherwise, prove me wrong. in the chat, like for real. Like, tell me why I'm an idiot for thinking that. Like, GG, you currently help with server patching as an analyst, and your employer is paying for you to get your Nutanix cert. You're hoping that plus shadowing our engineers will help you bridge the gap to an engineer role. 100%. If you are shadowing your engineers, please, please, please document in some way. Like, don't document like truly in detail for your personal references, because I want you to document this for your personal reference, right? Document the things that you're working on and doing. That way you can add those things to your resume. Like that's going to be like verifiable like things that you can like experience that you can now add to your resume because you're helping somebody do those things, right? Yeah, do that. James, you're very active with IC Square, 8 years chapter leader. Oh, that makes sense. And now you're chair for several committees, and you love the Mike Myers books. He's a goat. Thanks for your time, Zach. Seriously, have a great rest of the week. Always, man. I try to do these so I can help. So you're welcome. Always here to help. I guess I am caught up with the chat. So hello, everybody. I'm gonna probably do this for another 18 minutes or so. I'm not gonna share goals for whatever, but I have a new video that I'm working on that's actually talking about like I forgot how I worded it on LinkedIn, but basically like for the last 6 years now, I've been tracking how many like help desk jobs there are, how many jobs that are listed for things like the CCNA for network engineer. I'm going to go through my list because it's right here. CompTIA, Azure, AWS, Ethical Hacker, OSCP, CEH, CCIE, CCMP, Cloud Engineer. Anyway, like so for the last 6 years, I go and I've been seeing how many jobs are listed at any given time for each of these, basically on Indeed. So I have data from, last 6 years, putting together a video on that because I was shocked, like shocked to see how many help desk jobs there were in 2020, in 2023, and 2025. We could say 2026 even because there is a little bit of data there. But like I was floored by the numbers. So I'm actually like really excited to share that video. And I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by this. So again, like for the last 6 years, about once a month or every other, like you typically like every few months or something, like I'll do a search just to see how many jobs are posted during like that month, during that day, during that week, for like specific terms. So help desk is one of those terms. Network engineer is one of those terms. So yeah, I'm excited for that because you guys you'll be shocked. Good to see me too. Where can you see me next? I'm not sure. I don't know what's next. I posted this on LinkedIn. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I am currently looking for a new position right now. So that's where I'm at. I don't have any plan. Well, the only conference that I for sure am 100% trying to make is Simply CyberCon. I'm sure you'll be there, James. So that's like for sure the one I want to go to this year. It depends on if I do land another job and like who that's with or where that's with and what conferences they want to send me to. So I'd definitely like to find another role where I do get to go to conferences. That is very important to me, for sure. MVM, you're 39-year-old. Should you try to get an internship for IT? You will not get an internship for IT that old. Internships typically you're only going to see those for like college, like actual college students. Right now, let's see, it's April. You might be able to see if there's any part-time work available over the summer in school districts in your area. So school districts often will hire like part-time seasonal help during the summer IT departments hire like interns and other anybody sometimes who they can get to help them with some of the things over the summer because like there's no kids during in the school, in the summer, and that's when they can do like a lot of the cleaning and refreshes and all like the tech updates and things like that. So there's this site K12 JobSpot. I think it's hopefully still around. K12jobspot.com. It's a really good resource where you can look up like those types of positions and see if anything is available. Alex R42, you're learning about servers and curious what you think about remote tech support or working in the lab. What do you mean by that? Like working in the lab, like work just like working in person? Like what? Like you're asking like working remote versus working on site? I think that's what you're getting at. What I think I it's all the same at the end of the day. Like you're still I guess in a way it's all the same at the end of the day. If you're somebody who really wants to be around people, like remote work is really difficult to do. But at the end of the day, like the technology is all the same these days. And yeah, I don't know. If you want to ask that in another way, please do so. Caleb in the head, you've heard others like me talk about AI in a positive light, and you'll agree that it can be a tool. I don't see a reason why generative AI has to exist. Curious if you feel the same. I, I could care less about generative AI. Like honestly, if you want me to just be, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't care. Like, do not give a crap. Like, I still know, it's never going to be whatever anybody I think is making it out to be, at least in my lifetime. Like, I don't think it's going to be like, the Skynet. Like, I don't. It's, to think like we are just stupid, okay? Like human beings, like we are stupid. Yes, we are very intelligent and smart in a lot of ways, right? But we're stupid. Computers don't think like stupid. Computers think in ones and zeros. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know, like any other way to dumb this down for like everybody. I don't mean dumb down like in an offensive way, but like really, like I just don't see that. I don't know. It's a great tool though. That's a great assistant. It can definitely help you. It can make you smarter for sure. Kishan, he's telling James, you feel like it's a matter of time. You already had a buddy ask you to check out a website. One of his clients, they learned after looking around, they were compromised. Oh dear. Good luck to you, man. GG, 100%, man. Every new thing you learn goes straight to your resume. Awesome. Well, good luck to you, man. Always. I'm always here to help. I'm feel blessed that I'm able to continue to do this and share information and help people. It's I will die knowing that I put forth goodwill to the world, and I will rest easy when that day comes. Like that's a huge thing for me. I'm glad that I was able to put forth like good things into this world because a lot of this world sucks right now. Varens, you have done AWS CLF CO2. You're working in cognitive path since AI is on peak. You've done, I'm going to say it's Claude. I hope Hayden's here now. Claude certified architect cert. Is it useful and using and delivering product with Claude a job? So AI specific jobs and where all that's going, like that's something that I am still trying to wrap my head around completely, just to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't think that we have like a full grasp on what all of it looks like, right? Like currently, even there's so much evolving to do. Like, it's hard to say like what's going to happen, what's going to change, and especially with AI, the way that it is changing so frequently. Oh, dude, it's just like the I'm just worried about just being tied to one specific tool, right? Especially with, like, all the nonsense with, like, Claude that I'm hearing now too and all that, like, this is man, this is a great question, and you're really racking my brain on it because it's just making me think about all the other, like, nuances associated with this question. I'm sorry. Um, for right now, yes, it's useful is what I would tell you, but I just don't know, like, tomorrow that could change, right? Like, that the AI is just so stupid in a way. James McQuiggan, AI is a tool to augment our abilities. There we go. I love that. Yeah, but I'm sorry, Varen. I don't. That's such a great question, and again, you're gonna break my brain because I'm gonna think about all the things that I don't want to think about. That's your goal, IT career. So you're still looking for your next role, and you hope to be at SECon. Got to keep the streak going off being at the mall. Heck yeah, brother! I hope to see you there. Have I considered teaching in a post-secondary university or college? I never went to college. I don't have a college degree. Do I need a college degree to, like, do that? That's a genuine question. I don't know. I've always just kind of assumed, like, I would have to have, like, some kinda degree. I got my GED, y'all. Here's I've shared this a lot of times, but I know that, over the years, like, there's a lot of new people who join, these live streams and things like that. Uh, the reason like, one of the huge reasons why I started IT career questions boils down or comes from essentially I dropped out of high school when I was 14, which was in 1998. I'm old, okay? But yes, I dropped out of high school when I was 14 and I gravitated towards like the computer and the internet and I taught myself everything I know. I from 1998 to basically like 2008 I learned how to build and develop websites and all of those things. And then I started doing like infrastructure and all of those things. I didn't get my GED until 2010, and then I never went to college. I didn't get my first IT certification until 2018. 2019 is right there. It's the Security Plus. But yeah, so yeah, never had GED, never went to college, worked in IT for basically my entire life. None of that ever stopped me, right? Like, so anyway, like the IT career questions, the channel, the YouTube, all of this exists because if I can do this whole IT thing and be an information technology professional, like anybody can. Literally anybody can. If somebody like me can do it, like for real, anybody can do it. So for the last 10 years or well, actually what 12 years, 13 years of doing this YouTube channel, that's all I've tried to do is tell people like, hey, you can do this. So yeah, there it is. You have an on button as well? Heck yeah, brother. It's hard to see. I I I I have to get the rest of it done. It's gonna go all over. It's gonna go like very naturey though, the rest of it. So it's like tech to nature. And don't call me an influencer, bro. Why? Why would you do that? Alex, thank you for answering. No, you're all good. No, don't be sorry. So remote in-office tech support, helping resolve issues via email or phone or a lab tech role, physically installing systems and testing components. Maybe you're comparing apples to oranges. I mean, if you're just getting started, like I try to encourage everybody to work on site if you can. The whole IT industry has changed so much though in the last like 6 years. Uh, I don't think it matters as much anymore because a lot of the times you're going to be God, Tyler. Sorry, Alex. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Like you're going to be helping support so many different remote employees, services, and things like that that you'll be fine either way. You're the worst, Tyler. Hope you know that. I need more, like 40 more tattoos as well. Oh, yours on the back of your neck in blue. Awesome. What certificate would I recommend after Security Plus? Interested in the blue team side. I always forget the name of that certification. Literally every freaking time. BT. No, what is it? Is it the blue team training one? This is what like everybody recommends. I mean, most people, I think. Security blue team, is that what it is that has yeah, security blue team. This is the one that everybody recommends certification wise. Experience wise, getting like your hands on the keyboard and doing all the fun things, I would recommend like TCM security or anti-siphon training, because those are going to be the two resources where I think you'll get the most bang for your buck, because they are the most affordable. But they also are going to really get your hands on the keyboard more than any other platform out there, from my knowledge. From the blue team perspective, if you were going to ask about red team stuff, I could recommend Tyler Ramsby. Tyler, share your URLs, share your links, my bro. You walked in Zach's shadow. Bro, come on, get out of here. You're ridiculous. And the siphon is nice. MetaCTF is fun, honestly. Yeah, they are. I love MetaCTF as well. Georgie, you are welcome. Here to help. E0134, you're a junior business analyst in your company's IT department. In terms of AI resistant paths, what certs paths do you recommend? I saw your video, CompTIA A+, so that's why you ask. AI resistant, I mean, if you still wanted to go for something CompTIA related, the Security Plus is, as far as I'm concerned, like the best certification and only certification that CompTIA should have. But where's it that you want to go with your career? What's next for you based off of what you've learned so far of IT in your role? That's where I would then, and that's when I can give you like a better recommendation of like a cert or a path. I mean, like saying it like an AI resistant path, like AI is everywhere. It's never not, it's always going to be here. Get used to it, learn it. It will be here forever. And learn it, advance with it. Ari, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I do apologize. I suck with names. Should I focus on building skills in multiple areas like Flutter, iOS, and Android development, or should you stick with iOS development and become a master in it? Where are you at currently in your career and in your learning journey? For something like this specifically, like I think there's room to argue that focusing on one is probably better, but learning the fundamentals of the others is probably in your best interest. That's what I would tell you. Kishan InfoSec, your top 1K on the scoreboard for MetaCTF. I mean, dude, that's still an accomplishment. I'm like 0 on the scoreboard. I can't do a CTF to save my life. I got asked to do a CTF and I failed before I even got out of the gate. I didn't even know how to get started. It's like a total embarrassment. Not even gonna lie. Like I cannot tell you like how embarrassing that is. Like, but I'll share it because it was real life. James, you're disagreeing with Tyler Ramsby. He's not the influencer king. He's the king. God, come on, man. You guys, where's Jerry at? Jerry's definitely sleeping, but I need Jerry because Jerry, Simply Cyber, he's the king of influencers now. James can't even spell CTF. I'm right there with you in it. Seriously, got asked to do a CTF, and it was like deer in the headlights. It was like, because some of the CTFs and how they basically like prompt you to get started. It's like sometimes like you gotta solve the challenge of the question itself. Like, what the hell are you asking me to do, first of all? And then like, do I know now based off of like this question what tools I need to use to get started, or like what the first like I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody out there. If you've never done a CTF before, I don't want to make it sound too terrifying because there's a lot of people out there who just uh, are like the bomb.com at them and nothing in the world can stop them. Uh, Kelly Panhead, is that what it is? Maybe that's what your username is. What's my favorite IT piece of media? You think for me, it's either the IT Crowd or Office Space. Silicon Valley is a real good one. I mean, I Office Space and IT Crowd are amazing for sure. If you've never watched Silicon Valley though, that one is real good. I love that one. That show is hilarious. I'd probably be those three. Hackers, like the movie, like that is probably one of the things that really got me just intrigued with computers and technology way back in the day because I was like, 94 or something, and I was like 10 years old. So like I saw that movie like, being very young, and I was like, this is really cool. And like I thought that's how like hacking looked and all that. I was like, this would be so cool, right? But that was like a huge influence for sure. Even though nothing's like that, but it still has very much influenced me. It influenced me so much that I have a Hackers the movie reference tattooed on me. It's inside of this. It's referenced. That's how much of an impact that movie had on my life. Not to say like I feel like a lot of people get like talk a lot of crap about that movie and whatnot, but I think for a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, whatever, like it's very influential no matter what. So yeah, it is Hack the Planet. You are right, Brown Coyote. That's actually what the binary says. The binary says Hack the Planet. You win. Ari, it's just been a year since you've been working and you were an iOS developer. Your company moved you to another project where you have to handle old projects with iOS and Android and also build new with Fluent. Yeah. I think oftentimes having some type of like baseline knowledge on like the other like so for you like other technologies that are associated with like your core technology. So for you, like Android, like I feel like knowing the fundamentals of those is crucial. It's almost like saying like for any type of IT professional like who's working like in help desk or sysadmin or a technician, like you may primarily focus on Windows administration, but you very well should have experience with Mac OS and Linux, right? Like you should just have some type of fundamental knowledge of those operating systems. And I feel like with especially like development in mobile specifically, like having some type of fundamental knowledge of the other ones is always going to be beneficial. Brown County recently watched Hackers with the Family. It holds up. It's a classic. Yeah, it's a classic for me. Have no fear, I is here. So many good quotes. Like I reference like all the time. Viper and Nihil. Yes, that is where you get stuck on CTFs. You just look to join a team so you can ride the coattails and try to learn. And there's nothing wrong with that too. Like as long as you're learning from it, right? Like the more that you do that, like, eventually, like, you won't get stuck as much, right? Or you won't get stuck at initial like, an initial standpoint, like, starting point or whatever. And I know that for me too. I just now I'm in an opportunity like, I don't necessarily need to l do any CTFs 'cause yeah. So, anyway. Everyone should daily Linux in your opinion? Bronco, do you agree? I don't think I could daily Linux. My friends started doing that though, recently because I guess gaming has made, like, significant strides on Linux. I'm not sure if they're still doing that or not, but, I know in, like, the group chat that I'm part of, like, they were all, like, full bore, like, going hard into Linux because the gaming had made such an improvement. For me, I just have to wait for Adobe and all the Adobe products to move over to Linux, and then I'll jump over. I'll have no problems doing that, but not all of my Adobe products are on Linux yet, as far as I know. Yo, fair point. You've only been working for 11 months and you're not the most technical person. You guess you're confused on the different paths that still make sense to go down as you're not set on one area. Yeah, that stuff comes over time too. And like, gosh, as you're starting out, I feel like anybody who's starting off in IT, like, uh, you'll see that there's a lot of room for advancement. There's a lot of opportunities. There's definitely a lot of opportunities to learn new things. And yeah, everything's advancing all the time. Yeah, you'll be good. You'll be fine. Lots of extra support over the years for Linux. Those not familiar with the side lore, Kishin and I are rivals due to an ancient shadow war. Oh no. Does this mean like you guys are like fight over which like Linux distro is the best? Are we gonna fight over like Obsidian versus Notion? And Vim versus Nano? Which is the best Linux distribution, y'all? Round one. Fight. Ari, thanks for the clarification. You will stick with iOS and maintain the knowledge on Android and Flutter then. Yeah, I think that's the best bet for you. And good luck to you. All right, y'all. I got time for like another question or two. So if you have a question or two, go ahead and throw them in the chat. Otherwise, thank you all for showing up, hanging out. I do appreciate it. I love doing these things. I always say I wish I could do them more. I really, truly do. So we'll see. Neovim? The heck is Neovim? Does it dodge bullets? That just made me think of it of the Matrix. All right, y'all. I hope everybody has an amazing and wonderful night. Y'all have a good week. Have a good weekend. Today's what? Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, today's Wednesday. What's my favorite dessert, James McQuiggan? It's a phenomenal question. I don't. I don't know that I ever like. I don't know. Like these days, right? I feel like my tastes and everything have changed so much over the years. Where like when I was younger, I gravitated towards like milk chocolate type of stuff and like that sweet chocolate all the time. And as the older I've gotten, have gravitated more towards like dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. And now I'm finding like the more older that I get, I'm like steering away from chocolate in general and I start like going towards like like the blueberry sweet stuff and puddings and like just weird different stuff. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for asking that question. Now I know how far the chat is off and out of sync. That's pretty funny. Oh, what's going on, White Cyberduck? It's good to see you, brother. I was just about to leave. But yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah, hope you all have a fantastic night. Great week, great weekend. Take care, everybody. Yeah. If you wanna see this more, reach out and let me know, and we'll try to do it more. Kitchen InfoSec, good to see you as well, man. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out and staying. Yeah, perfect timing on your part, brother. Sorry. All right, y'all. Take care.